Disclaimer: this is a work of fiction created for entertainment purpose only, not affiliated with BTS or Big Hit Entertainment. Characters and storylines are fictional and for entertainment purpose only. If you are homophobic, then please just leave. Tigers Bunny promote respect and kindness. Jungkook's little nose poked out from under the blanket, cheeks popped, his tiny hands clutched the sheets, and he whined softly, still half asleep. Jungkook muffled, whining. Dara know me sleepy. Taehyung leaned against the bed frame and rose, smirking at his little princess curled up like a kitten. Taehyung, princess, the sun is up. You promised you would get up for breakfast. No more sleeping in today. Jungkook, no, promise me, no wanna me sleepy. Taehyung sighed, kneeling beside him. He gently tucked the blanket off, revealing Jungkook's little flushed face. He cupped his bunny's cheeks, smiling fondly. Taehyung, look at me. You are my little bunny. I can't let you hide all day. Jungkook, Dara, me want cuddles, please. Me don't wanna eat. Taehyung chuckled, brushing a strand of hair from his forehead. He leaned down, pressing a soft kiss to Jungkook's nose. Taehyung, you're always so dramatic, princess, but fine, you can have more 5 minutes of cuddles. Jungkook squealed, wrapping his tiny arm around Taehyung's neck and nuzzling into his chest. His legs kicked slightly in excitement. Jungkook, thank you, Dara. Me love you so much. Taehyung smiled, holding him tightly, letting him scream happily against his chest. Taehyung, I love you too, princess. You are my little mischief maker, but you are still have to eat breakfast, okay? Jungkook, me no wanna Dara, you feed me. Taehyung laughed, lifting him onto the bed and tickling his side. Jungkook kicked his tiny legs, his laughter filling the room. Jungkook, no Dara, stop. Me gonna get you back later, Taehyung. But first breakfast and playtime, okay? Deal. Jungkook's big doe eyes blinked up at him. He stuck his tongue out in mock grumpiness, then giggled and nodded. Jungkook, okay, Dara, but me still love you. Taehyung kissed his forehead, brushing his hair back. He sighed happily. Taehyung, always princess, you are mine forever. Jungkook squealed happily, flopping back into the pillows while Taehyung watched him like a proud, protective husband, already planning how he would spoil his pretty little princess all day. In the kitchen, Jungkook waddled into the kitchen in his oversized bunny pajamas, dragging a tiny blanket behind him like a cape. His little pout was already forming. Jungkook, tell him you no wanna eat. Me still sleepy. Hyung followed and crossed arm crossed, smirking like he'd already won a battle he hadn't even started. Hyung, princess, you need have energy for all the trouble you plan to make today. Jungkook, Dad, me no trouble today. Maybe me only little bit trouble. Please. Hyung chuckled, sitting him on the chair and placing a small plate of scrambled egg in front of him. Theo, only a little trouble. Huh, princess, I know you. You plan chaos every morning. Jungkook stuck his tongue out, grabbing a tiny fork and stabbing the egg half-heartedly. Jungkook, we gonna eat, but only tiny bites. There are no much. Theon leaned down, brushing Jungkook's hair out of his eyes and kissed his temple. Theon, I don't care how much you eat, princess. Just promise me you will try. That's enough for Dada. Jungkook giggled, taking a tiny bite, then immediately dropped his fork and jumped into Theon's lap. Jungkook, Dada, me tired, me wants cuddle, me know when I sit here. Theon laughed, letting him snuggle into his chest. He held him tightly, brushing his hair back while Jungkook snuggles and pouted. Theon, princess, you are impossible, but I love you, always mine, always my little parrot. Jungkook giggled, hugging him tightly. Jungkook, me loves you too, Dada. Me gonna be good, maybe. Theon smirked, pretending to be stern, lifting him slightly to put him back in the chair. Theon, teasing, maybe, princess. I don't except maybe. You are mine. Eat properly or no cuddle later. Jungkook squealed, pretending to cry, then quickly stuffed his mouth with egg to get back into Theon's lap. Jungkook whining, Dada, me need cuddles now. Me can't wait. Theon sighed dramatically, laughing and scooped him up fully, setting him on his lap like a spoiled little princess. Theon, fine, princess. Breakfast can wait, but don't forget that I always win in the end. Jungkook giggled, nuzzling into his chest, swinging his tiny legs. The little kitchen was filled with laughter, soft baby talk, and playful chaos. The perfect start to their day together. Theung straightened his tie in the mirror, trying to get ready for work, but Jungkook was already planning chaos. He tiptoed in his bunny slippers, carrying a tiny feather duster like a sword. Jungkook, baby voice dramatic. Princess Cookie here to clean the whole house. He climbed on the couch, swiping the feather duster around like a knight. The vase on the side table wobbled dangerously. Theung turning around sharply. Princess careful. He rushed forward just in time to grab the vase. Jungkook giggling, sticking his tongue out. Jeremy got it. Me clean. Good. Theon pressing his forehead. You are going to give me a grey hair, princess. Cleaning doesn't mean climbing every piece of furniture. Jungkook pouted, hopping down dramatically and flopping onto the floor. Jungkook, whiny baby voice. Tara, me try. Me could help her, but you scold me. Theon knelt beside him, lifting his chin gently. Theon soft, patient. I'm not scolding you, princess. Tara just wants you safe. You can help, but from the ground, okay? Jungkook sniffled quickly, then nodded and held out his tiny hands. Jungkook, baby voice. Okay, Tara, me sorry. Hug, please. Theon chuckled and pulled him into a warm hug, kissing the top of his head. Theon, always princess, my little troublemaker. Laundry room. Jungkook toddled after Theon was with the basket twice his size. He tried to stuff clothes into the washing machine, but ended up tumbling in himself, feet waving in the air. Theon, eyes wide. Princess, he rushed over, pulling Jungkook gently out of the machine. Jungkook burst into giggles, clinging to his shirt like nothing happened. Jungkook giggles. Me hide in machine data, you found me. Peekaboo. Theon exhaled deeply, but his smile betrayed how much he adored his bunny. Theon. Princess, the machine is not your castle. Jungkook. Me not princess anymore. Me bad bunny. Theon softened instantly, crouching to look him in his eyes. Theon, hey, don't say that. You are my perfect princess even when you make a mess. Jungkook powers melted in a bashful giggle. He wrapped his arm around Theon's neck again. As Theon was finally about to leave her work briefcase in hand, Jungkook blocked the door dramatically, arms spread wide. Jungkook, baby voice. Dad, I can't leave. Me gonna miss you so much. Theon's heart squeezed. He set the briefcase down and crouched. Theon, soft, covering his cheeks. Princess, Dad, I had to work, but I will come home early. We will have cuddle time, snacks, and your favorite cartoon. Jungkook sniffled excitedly. Theon whispering, Pinky promised. The morning ended in the usual way. Theon leaving with lipstick smudges on his cheeks from Jungkook's baby dog kisses, and Jungkook waving dramatically from the door with his blackened cap flapping. Time skip. The driver opened the car door, and out hopped Jungkook in his soft bunny hoodie, his tiny backpack bouncing, eyes sparkling with mischief. He clutched his plushie in one hand like a knight heading into battle. Driver smiling nervously. Young master, are you sure you don't want to call sir first? Jungkook, baby voice shaking his head dramatically. No, me surprised Dada. He stormed his little bunny slippers as he entered the building. The receptionist blinked in shock. Everyone knew their CEO's husband, but not everyone had seen little Jungkook in full action. Receptionist trying not to laugh. Good morning, Jungkook. She is Jungkook grinning proudly. Hello, me here to see my data. Whispering spread like wildfire through the lobby. Employees peeked over the desk as Jungkook was escorted toward the CEO's floor, swinging his backpack, humming CEO Theung's office meeting. Theung was in serious meeting with board members, suit creeps, a voice commanding suddenly, knock knock. Before anyone could answer, the door smack opened dramatically, Jungkook shouting happily. Dada, everyone froze. Theung blinked once, twice, then his tough CEO mask melted completely. Theung, soft startled. Princess Jungkook ran toward him, arms wide, bunny eyes flipping. Jungkook, baby voice shouting. Dada, I miss you so much. He jumped into Theung's lap right there in front of the board, burying his face in Theung's chest. Board member 1, whispering amused. Is this really our co-CEO? Board members 2, chuckling. He is 5. Theung cleared his raw cheeks slightly pink but smiling anyway. Theung, softly stroking Jungkook's hair. Princess Tara is in a meeting. You surprised me, huh? Jungkook pouting baby voice. Me no care. Me wanna huggies now. Employees tried to keep straight face as Theung gave up on formality, letting Jungkook cuddle into him while he half continued the meeting with one hand wrapped around his clingy little bunny. After the meeting ended early, partly because no one could focus with Jungkook babbling softly in Taehyung's lap outside the office. Whispers and laughter echoed. Employee 1, did you see him? Jungkook is too adorable. Employee 2, and the boss, I swear I saw him melt. Employee 3, cold CEO, more like Dara mode activated. Taehyung glared through the glass wall at the gossiping staff. They all scattered instantly. Jungkook saw his glare and gasped dramatically. Jungkook baby voice calling. Dad no scary clears and you be nice or me gonna tell baby pleasure you bad. Theon blinked then burst out laughing. He knelt in front of Jungkook taking his tiny hands. Theon soft freezing. Okay, okay, princess, Dada will behave. No scary CEO clears. Jungkook puffed his cheeks, clearly proud of taming his Dada. Jungkook explored the office like a cutest toddler, pressing buttons on the intercom spinning in Theon's chair, hugging his plushie while Theon tried to do paperwork. Jungkook whiny baby voice. Dada, look me CEO now. He wore Theon's glasses upside down and spun slowly in the chair. Theon leaning against the desk, arms across but smiling. Oh no, the kingdom is taken over by Princess Bunny. Jungkook giggled loudly, then suddenly noticed a female employee entering with fights. She smiled politely at Theon, and Jungkook's face changed immediately. Jungkook, baby voice, jealous. Who that? Female employee. I just brought the report, sir. Jungkook, dramatic, hugging Theon possessively. My dad, the girl froze. Theon held back a laugh and gently patted Jungkook's head. Theon softly. Princess, she is just helping Dara work. Jungkook, pouting, glaring at her. Me no like her. Is she too close? The employee passing by, trying so hard not to burst out laughing. Theon's ears turned pink at their muffled snickers. Theon finally scooped Jungkook up bridal style and walked into his private lounge. Locking the door behind, Jungkook squealed in surprise. Jungkook, baby voice, Dara, what you doing? Theon soft her head against his. You caused chaos today, princess, but seeing you here made my day. Jungkook giggles, wrapping his arm around Taehyung's neck. Jungkook, baby voice, me love you. Taehyung whispering, I love you too, princess, always. Outside employees whisper about their CEO being completely tamed, and they were not wrong. Inside, Taehyung melted into his bunny's little world CEO persona long gone. Bathroom evening. Jungkook stormed into the bathroom in his bunny onesie, his tiny arms crossed, face puffed, and all full power. Taehyung followed behind him with a towel on his shoulder, clearly ready for another round of naughty chaos. Jungkook baby voice whining, no, me no wanna bath. Dada Taehyung, amused, rolling his sleeves. Princess, you played all day, you got flour on your hair, candles on your arms, and glitters on your toes. You are definitely getting a bath. Jungkook gasped dramatically and covered his head with the little hands. Jungkook, no, me clean already. See, he rubbed his cheeks with his sleeves to prove it, only making a bigger smudge. Taehyung laughing softly. Oh yes, very clean, my little princess, sparkly like a walking mess. Jungkook squealed when Taehyung suddenly lifted him bridal style and set him gently on the bathroom counter. Taehyung began unzipping his bunches carefully, kissing Jungkook's forehead to keep him calm. Jungkook, Dara tickles. Taehyung soft kissing his nose. Stay still, princess. Dara will take care of everything. He filled the bathtub with warm, bubbly water and gently placed Jungkook inside. Jungkook splashed immediately, sending water everywhere. Taehyung covered his face, laughing through the droplets. Taehyung, princess, my shirt. Jungkook giggling. Splashy wine, splashy time. Taehyung knelt beside the tub, rolling his wet sleeves higher. He gently washed Jungkook's hair, massaging shampoos through the soft strands. Jungkook closed his eyes and hummed, happily leaning against Taehyung's hand. Jungkook, baby voice soft. Dada's hands comfy, me love you, Dada, Theon whispering close to his ear, and Dada loves his princess more than anything. When bath time was over, Theon wrapped Jungkook up in a fluffy towel burrito and carried him out like a baby koala, drying his hair with another towel as he walked. Bedroom Bedtime. Jungkook sat on the bed in his pastel pajamas, hugging his plushie tightly. Theon sat beside him, combing his damp hair slowly. Jungkook kept turning around to peek at Theon with soft voice. Jungkook, baby voice, shy. Dada, you pretty. Theon, you think Dada is pretty? Jungkook nodded furiously, cheeks puffed pink. Theon leaned in and kissed his cheeks. Jungkook squealed and buried his face in his plushie, giggling. Theon, softly wrapping his arm around Jungkook from behind. You are the prettiest thing in this house, princess. You know that? Jungkook melted into the embrace, holding Theon's hand tightly. Jungkook, baby voice, mumbly. Me love you, Lord Dada. Dada is mine. Theon whispering against his hair. Always yours, Princess. Dada's heart belongs to you. They lay down together, Jungkook curled against Theon's chest, little fingers gripping his shirt. Theon stroked his hair gently, his usually sharp EU expression softened into pure love. Taehyung softly, sleep princess, Dad is here, always. Jungkook yawned, rubbing his eyes cutely before snuggling deeper into Taehyung's arms. The room was quiet except for the soft sound of Jungkook's sleepy humming and Taehyung's steady heartbeat. Living room afternoon. Jungkook was sitting on the big sofa in his pastel pajamas, hair tied in a tiny ponytail, hugging his plushie tightly. His little space was in full swing. The house smelled like cookies because he had helped the house staff bake them earlier, mostly by eating the dough. Jungkook mumbling to Plushie, Dada late, no cuddly yet. Just then the sound of the front door opening echoed through the house. Jungkook's ears perked up like a bunny. He jumped off the sofa and ran towards the entrance. Plushie dragging behind him. Taeyong strapping in, wrapping a sharp black suit, smile wide when he sees Jungkook, princess. Jungkook interrupting, running straight into his arm. Dada, he jumped up, wrapping his arm around Taeyong's neck tightly like a koala. Taeyong instantly held him close, lifting him slightly. Taeyong kissing Jungkook's cheeks. Missed me, huh? Jungkook baby voice nodding fast. Yes, no huggies, no kisses. Me wait so long. Taeyong soft chuckles. Ah, my clingy princess. But then two of Theon's business partners walked in behind him, a well-dressed man and women carrying files they politely bought. Partner 1, good evening, Mr. Kim. Sorry to intrude. Theo, nodding, still holding Jungkook. Come in, we will finish the meeting here. Make yourself comfortable. Jungkook froze in Theon's arm as soon as he saw the woman, smiled sweetly as Theon, his eyes narrowing, his funny mouth grew dangerously big. He slid down from Theon's arm and clung to his suit jacket like a possessive kitten. Jungkook baby whispers clingy, Dada, no talk to them. Me here, Theon whispering back, Princess. Just a little meeting, okay? Be a good for Dada. Jungkook pouted harder and followed Theon like a shadow into the living room where they sat down for a meeting. Jungkook climbed right into Theon's laps mid-discussion, hugging his torso like a human belt. Partner 2 awkward laugh. Ah, your younger sibling, Theon chuckled softly, stroking Jungkook's hair. Theon, my spouse, he's a bit of a handful sometimes. Jungkook looked up at a woman with narrowed baby eyes, then stuck his tongue out quickly before burying his face in Theon's chest. Jungkook baby mumbled, mine, no share that, go away, lady. Theon's chest vibrated with a silent laugh. He kissed Jungkook's forehead to calm him down. Soft whispering, jealous little princess, behave. Jungkook crossed his arm and hugged loudly, making it very clear he was not okay with sharing Theon's attention. Throughout the meeting, every time someone tried to hand Theon paper, Jungkook would put his plushie on Theon's lap first, like claiming treachery. Bedroom later that night. The meeting was finally over. Theon carried a still pouty Jungkook to their rooms, setting him gently on the bed. Theon teasing tone, removing his tie. Someone was jealous. Jungkook baby wine throwing plushy light. No, Dara smiled at lady. Me no like. Theon sitting beside him, gently cupping his cheeks. Princess Dara smiles at everyone, but the one who gets Desi leaned in and kissed Jungkook's nose, and Desi kissed Jungkook's cheeks, and especially Desi kissed Jungkook's lips slowly. It's you. Jungkook bowed softened a little, but his hands grabbed Theon's shirt, pulling him closer. Jungkook, baby whispered. Promise Tiara only mine. Theon's soft crawl, forehead against Jungkook's. Always yours, princess, no one else. Tiara belongs to you. He gently pushed Jungkook down on the bed, kissing him slowly but deeply. His hand traced soft pattern on Jungkook's waist. Jungkook let out a tiny whispers, clinging tighter, still in little space, but fully trusted his Tiara's touch. Theon, between kisses slow. Next time, don't pout at guests like a jealous bunny. Jungkook giggling baby voice. No, promise me, jealous princess. Theon laughed, holding him gently, rolling Jungkook beneath him as the kisses grew heated. The hair stuck with their love and playful possessiveness. Jungkook's little hands tangled in Theon's hair as the room filled with soft giggles, whispers, and kisses. Evening Taekook's bedroom. The warm glow of fairy lights filled the bedroom. Pink and white blankets covered the bed, and Jungkook's plushes were neatly lined up like a royal guards. A soft scent of vanilla drifted through the air as Jungkook sat on the bed wearing his fluffy bunny pajamas, leg swinging hair tied into a tiny ponytail. He held his favorite plushie tightly to his chest, waiting. His big eyes sparkled with excitement. Jungkook, Dada, where are you? Just then the door opened slowly. Theon entered, no longer in the CEO's suit, but in comfy sweatpants and a soft cardigan. In his hands he held a tray, warm milk in a cute bunny mug, freshly baked cookies, and a tiny tiara resting on the side. Theo, smiling for my princess. Jungkook's eyes wide, he let out a tiny squeal and clapped hands excitedly. Jungkook. Theo chuckled, walking toward him. He set the tray down and then knelt in front of Jungkook, gently placing the tiny tiara in his hand. Taehyung whispering, kissing Jungkook's forehead. My beautiful little princess. Jungkook blushed pink, hiding his face behind his plushy shyly, though his giggles gave him away. Jungkook, Princess Pretty Taehyung lifting Jungkook's chin, the prettiest in the whole world. Jungkook melted his arms wide. Taehyung immediately scooped him up into his warm embrace, spinning him slowly. Jungkook giggled loudly, his tiny feet kicking in the air. Bedtime routine. Taehyung sat Jungkook on his lap, carefully brushed through his soft hair with gentle strokes. Jungkook sat still like a spoiled kitty, eyes fluttering sleepily. Jungkook, Dada, no go office tomorrow. Stay with Princess Taehyung, kissing his temple. Dada will stay, just us tomorrow. Promise. Jungkook beamed happily, cuddling closer. Taehyung then helped Jungkook lie down, tucking the blanket around him like a burrito. Jungkook pulled Taehyung's hand to his chest, not wanting to let go. Jungkook, no leave, need cuddles. Taehyung laying beside him, pulling Jungkook onto his arm. Dada is not leaving anywhere, ever. Jungkook nuzzled into Taehyung's chest, tiny hands clutching the fabric of his shirt. Taehyung kissed Jungkook's forehead repeatedly whispering soft, loving words. Taehyung softly against Jungkook's ear. You are my everything, princess, my little world. Dada will always protect you. Jungkook looked up at him with sparkling, sleepy eyes. Jungkook, princess, love Dada. Big, big love. Taehyung, smiling tenderly. Lara loves Princess even more. He placed a gentle kiss on Jungkook's nose, making him giggle. Jungkook then guided Taehyung's hand to his cheeks, holding it like a warm security blanket. The room was quiet now, except for the soft hum of the night. Jungkook lay on Taehyung's chest, Tyra slightly crooked, tiny hands gripping his cardigan. Taehyung grabbed his back in slow circles, humming a lullaby. Jungkook, half asleep, mumbling, Dada, no give cuddles to anyone else, only Princess. Taehyung, kissing his friend, only my princess forever. Jungkook let out a sleepy giggle, curling deeper into Taehyung's chest. Within minutes, he drifted off to sleep, safe and warm. Taehyung stared down at him with his softest eyes, brushing a strand of hair from Jungkook's face. Taehyung, whispering to the sleeping bunny, Good night, my princess, you make my world beautiful. He tightened his hold around Jungkook protectively, their breeze sinking, the fairy lights glowing softly, the perfect picture of their little family. No dramas, just Dada and his princess wrapped in love. The end.